Today, Forrest and I got the three main offerings for pants from Stone Glacier. We got the 206, the De-Havilland Lite, and the De-Havilland. We're just going to go over some of the features of these pants, some of our opinions, and hopefully help you make a purchasing decision. Now, one little fun fact is that the De-Havilland pants are named after the company that actually makes planes such as the Beaver and the Otter, which are primarily used in Alaska and Canada to get people into the backcountry. So kind of a cool naming system.
Yeah, arguably probably one of the more iconic aircraft of the wilderness, if you will.
Absolutely.
But anyway, I'll go ahead and jump into the 206 pant. So from Stone Glacier, these three pant variants here, the 206 pant is the earlier season application. I'll run this personally from mid-spring through as far into September as I possibly can. Reason being, it's the most comfortable in my opinion. It has about an 89% nylon construction, with the remaining percent being accounted for by spandex. And it's the lightest pant, if I hadn't already said that. But this pant, it breathes well. Durability is on par with even the heavier pants like the De-Havilland Lite and the De-Havilland. But again, it's just made for early season. One key variance there is these upper inner thigh leg zips. There's no mesh, just like the full length or near like pretty long outer leg zips on the other pants there, but there's no mesh therein. I don't use those leg zippers as often as I would have thought, just because I'm accustomed to having to go to the outer leg for dumping any heat. Although there's no denying that that region of myself does generate heat when the hunts are in the earlier seasons there. But again, this pant is as comfortable as they get. One saved round for myself is the fact that this is the only color variant, I believe this is buckskin, that Stone offers the 206 pant in. If they had other color variants, I'd probably pick them all up, personally. Sure. I like it that much, but the early season specialist and the everyday specialist for the majority of the year. So.
Sweet. I'll jump into the De-Havilland Lite here. I think one of the biggest differences is actually going to be noise generation between the De-Havilland Lite and the 206, and also, like you said, comfort, stretchiness. That's a much lighter pant. It's also going to be quieter. So for the archery hunters, you might want to consider the 206. Archery kills have been had in all three of these pants, so it's not like it's going to stop you. But I know a lot of guys out there like to have the quietest gear. And the De-Havilland Lite pants are kind of mid-range for noise generation, I would say.
I'd say unmatched durability, but it comes at a cost, and that cost is the fact that it is a noisier pant.
Absolutely. So into the features of the De-Havilland Lite, you've got full, not quite full length, but I'd say 3/4 length zippers, for sure the longest of any zipper in the industry. I mean, you're talking most of the pant can come unzipped when you're hiking, and you undo those, it feels like you're not wearing pants. It's really great at dumping heat in high exertion situations. You do have knee pad pockets on these pants and the De-Havilland. You do not on the 206. A lot of people don't like the knee pads. I've actually become quite a big fan though of the Stone Glacier knee pads. The contour is nice. You've got a couple holes for breathability, and they nailed the pockets of the knee pad so it doesn't shift around in those pants. But that's take it or leave it. I think the knee pads are like $25 extra. So you've got little snap buttons here for your thigh pockets as opposed to a single zipper. And then we'll talk about the waist system, which is present in all of these pants. So Stone Glacier patented the contour waist system, which what that means is you can undo the Velcro of the zipper and make it larger or smaller as your body changes throughout a hunt. And they did a good job at also including an adjustable belt with a lightweight snap. That way you can kind of bring your pants down, loosen them. I know you've used it quite a bit. I'm definitely a big fan of that contour waist system.
It's all minimal profile too. So when it combines with the low profile belt loops that Stone offers, you really get that slimmest profile that you can with the maximum flexibility you can while wearing a waist belt over the top, that waist belt coming with your pack. So it's a good system.
Totally. One more thing to mention is the back pockets on all three of these pants have no hardware. So you're not sitting on anything extra. You just have a flap and then that lower pocket. I don't use my back pockets that much, so I don't mind the lack of security there.
Yeah, I'm the same there. If you want to use it, the pocket's deep enough that you can put a pair of lightweight mittens or lightweight gloves, if you will.
Sure.
And with that flap, you get some added protection and security, but the point is that you're not sitting on any hardware, such as zippers or buttons, if you want to, when you take up a glassing position, for example.
As far as the De-Havilland Lite in general goes, in terms of performance, I would say it is truly an all-around pant. I would wear it on any hunt that I'm wearing the 206. It's going to be a little bit warmer, but because of the zipper, you can dump that heat. In terms of later season, it does block wind, a moderate amount, and it holds some heat. So you can run it on a colder weather hunt where you're going to be looking at something more like the De-Havilland if you're more specialist, but this pant will work just fine if you throw a pair of thermals under it.
Yeah, if you're looking for just one of these three variants, the De-Havilland Lite is where I'd recommend starting off.
100%.
So I'll go ahead and move into the De-Havilland pant. They're on our far left, but that is the late season specialist. That differs there primarily in construction, the composition of materials there. That's going to incorporate about a 46% polyester into its build. Yep. The majority, if not all of that polyester is going to be on the interior lining of the pants. Gives you a little bit added warmth in the later seasons. It's the heaviest pant, consequently, and it's best suited when your daytime highs are, in my opinion, mid-30s, no higher than low 40s. Again, daytime highs, and then if there's snow accumulation starting to present itself, snow staying on the ground for days on end, that's the pant that you're going to want to look to if it suits the budget, because it's best suited for that environment, both with wind protection and warmth. Durability is on par with all of with each of these models here by Stone. It really can't be beat.
Yeah.
And you just saw that on riding mules in Colorado, did you not?
Yeah, so we had a mid-season mule hunt in Colorado, and it was through a burn. You got those nasty burnt sticks smacking you in the legs the whole time. There's snow present. These pants kept me dry, and as you can see, there's some staining due to the charcoal, but no wear on the actual pant. Yeah, they held up great, and they're really the perfect pant, in my opinion, for any sort of horseback hunt where you're going to be sitting in a saddle for a while because they block the wind so well. So you've got, you sacrifice a little bit of breathability on high exertion moments. Even if it is cold outside, you'll feel the sweat kind of stick to the inside of the pant as opposed to breathing out. But when you're sitting down, especially in a saddle or sitting down in the glass, it keeps the wind off you, it keeps you warm. So.
Yeah, if it suits the budget, you're going to benefit from having all three. But if you need to step into it systematically, like many of us do, the De-Havilland Lites is where I'd recommend starting.
And then probably the 206 pant for number 2, right?
If you're of an archery, if you're an archery hunter specifically, but if you like to hunt with rifle in hand, then perhaps the De-Havilland is the way to go for the second pant that you might get into. But
sure.
Should we go ahead and dive into fit?
Yeah. One thing I want to mention. Try and help you make the right decision is that I made the mistake of ordering a medium tall in the De-Havilland pant, and I found that the tall was, number one, way too tall for me.
Very much.
And number two, the waist seemed a little bit bigger than the regular medium in the De-Havilland Lite and the De-Havilland in a medium. So unless you have a 36-inch inseam or longer, I would go with the normal size because I'm a 34-inch inseam and the medium fits me just fine. So
now that's the key mention there is a 36-inch inseam in your jeans. That's where you're going to want to step into the tall variant.
Yep.
You're not the first one that I've heard say that. My brother said the exact same thing. So myself, I'm 5'9", 165 pounds, 32-inch waist for all of my adult life. Been an adult for a little while now. The gray hair might show it, but point being there is I wear a size medium.
Yeah.
Medium in the Stone pants is where it's at for a guy of my size. They're a little bit looser fitting pant, all three variants. They have the same articulated shape. They have the same fit and function over your boots. Consequently, they're a little looser than some other competitive pants in this market. But I think the Stone pants have the fit pretty much nailed down. So as long as you like a little bit looser fitting pant.
Yeah, it's a step looser than like an athletic fit. I would say. That's all we got. I hope this video helped you make a purchasing decision. If you still have questions, just give us a call. And if you're thinking about ordering a pair of these pants, go to gearful.com, put your order in. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.